Hello everyone, Vince Reed here, and if you're looking at the screen, it says Chronicles number 3, and I want to jump right into it and get started. What I want to focus on today is, a few things. We had a great training last night, and, I was able to talk to a lot of students and a lot of people looking to really build their business, and, I spent most of the night really thinking about, how do you get what you want? Okay, because everyone starts from scratch. Everyone starts with 0 people in their downline, and most of us start with very little, if no money, when we get into the home business industry. I started thinking about it. A lot of people are driven to the home business industry because things are usually not working at work, and maybe they were laid off, or they weren't making enough money, or maybe they lost a job, or they don't have a job, so they come into the home business industry. Okay, now when you think about that, if you really, really think about it, what that tells me is where you're working is really where a lot of the risk is. Because if you're coming to the home business industry for those reasons, you lost your job, things weren't working, you weren't making enough money, okay, that's where the risk is, where in reality a lot of people feel as if the home business industry is where the risk is, but the risk is in what you do each and every day. So, I started thinking, how do you get what you want, especially in the home-based business industry? Well, it really starts with, we've talked about before, the way you think and all that, but more than that, it's going to start with, are you going to act? Because a lot of times people join certain things and they're afraid to even tell people about it. I had a question last night, do I need to set up, a couple different Facebook accounts and this and that to share my business? And, it was one of those things where you shouldn't be afraid to talk about your business, because if you know how to basically market that business, if the products and the services are good in that business, whoever, your friends, you shouldn't have a problem with them, basically seeing exactly what you're doing. Okay, and if they have a problem with it, then maybe you want to look at exactly what it is that you're basically marketing, or whatever it is that you're talking about. So, the way you're going to get what you want is to simply act. Okay, I talked about it last night. I saw an email, and it was talking about a lot of successful individuals and where they worked prior to them becoming very successful. And a lot of them were, waitresses and waiters, and worked at fast food restaurants. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but to the point where these people are now mega superstars. If they had it in their mind that I want to be an actor, or I want to be an athlete, or whatever it may be, and they just thought about it, but they never took initiative and took action, they would still be doing that exact same thing, and possibly, moving on, look for something else. So it really starts with action, okay? And it takes time. You have to have a very, very long-term goals, and really think about this industry for the long term. Okay, so there's a few things that I have for you, and some questions, my questions for you, and we have to be honest with ourselves when we get started. So, I want you to basically answer these questions. What is your approach to the home business industry? Okay, how are you approaching this? Are you approaching this like, I want this to be my career? Or are you approaching this like, I'll just try it and see what's going on? I want you to write this down. I want you to try to answer it, and try to answer it in, a full paragraph, so you can really, really get to know yourself and see where you are with the industry. Okay, ask yourself, how much time do you put into your business? Are you really dedicating time? Okay, if you're not seeing the results that you need, how much time have you truly put into it? Okay, think about how much time you put into your regular job. Are you putting in that much time? Now, if you say no, and you're not making money, then I understand that it might be difficult to put the amount of time in, but you have to be realistic. I mean, are you putting in the time? These are things that people that are having a lot of success are putting in the time. So I want you to be really honest with yourself. Answer that question. Okay, are you looking to get rich quickly? Okay, how many people get rich quickly? Not very many, unless you hit the lottery, and like we've said before, that person had to go buy the lottery ticket. So, you're not going to get rich very quickly in anything, okay? Because I believe the quicker you get rich, the quicker that money will dwindle away. Okay, when you have a long-term goal, and that doesn't mean you can't start to make money, within months in this industry. But what I'm saying is, if you're looking to just get in here and make $1 million in like 2 months, it's not going to happen. Okay, if you want to be very realistic, what you want to do is get to the point where you're making millions of dollars over time, and then you're making millions of dollars every month, and it grows. You don't want to have a get-rich-quick story, and then you lose all the money because you can't sustain it. Okay, and that really starts with your approach and how much time you're putting into the business. think everything through. Okay, what are you really here for? Are you looking to get rich quickly? Are you really looking to build a business with this? Okay, and do you make excuses? Okay, is it the company's fault? Okay, is it the person training you's fault? Okay, ask yourself, because I can only assist you and give you guidance and show you exactly what I do that helps me and show you the tools that I utilize to build my business, but I can't, do your business for you. Okay, so you have to really look inside yourself and say, am I making excuses? Am I really doing everything that I can do to build that business? And then, you can assess the situation and then make those changes. So, I encourage you to answer these questions, write them down, take a look at it, and then, make the necessary changes to really build your business and get it going in the way that you want it to go. All right, you control your own reality. Now, I challenge you. I ask you, give me your feedback. If you have questions and you're looking at this, whether it's an article or a video, leave comments. Tell me what you're struggling in. Okay, tell me where you're having the most difficulties, and let's work those things through and see if we can come up with some ways to help you improve your business. All right, so I encourage you to do that. Let me know what things you need help in. Again, my name is Vince Reed, and this is Chronicles number 3, and I will be talking to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.